5 classic American cars, all under 10 grand. A big Chrysler Cruiser, a legendary Impala project, a sharp little Valiant, a Survivor Fury, and even a vintage Thunderbird. If you've been dreaming about owning a real classic without breaking the bank, you're going to want to see these. Car number 1, 1962 Chrysler Newport 4-door sedan. Price, $7,000. Location, Pearling, New York. Engine, Chrysler 361 V8. Transmission, automatic with push-button selector. All right, let's start with something big and unmistakably early 60s. This 1962 Chrysler Newport sedan. Back in the day, Chrysler built these cars to be smooth, quiet highway machines, and this one still carries that old-school American luxury vibe. Under the hood sits Chrysler's 361 cubic inch V8, originally paired with a 2-barrel carburetor. According to the seller, it's currently running an Edelbrock 4-barrel carburetor using an adapter, but he also has the correct 4-barrel intake manifold ready to install, which could really wake the engine up once fitted properly. The car runs and drives, which is always a big plus in this price range. The seller does mention the fuel pump recently failed, and he plans to replace it and change the oil before the car leaves. He also noticed white smoke from both sides of the dual exhaust, so that's something a new owner may want to keep an eye on. Still, he's being very upfront about it, and honesty like that is something classic car buyers appreciate. Inside, the interior is described as pretty good, with just a few rips in the headliner. Luckily, replacement headliners for these Chryslers are widely available and not too difficult to install. The seller also mentions new carpet, good tires, and good brakes. One of the best parts? He says the car rides absolutely amazing. And honestly, that's what these big Mopar sedans were built for: long, comfortable cruising. With very minimal rest reported, this Newport could make a really enjoyable driver or a solid foundation for a full restoration. And let's be honest, there's something cool about those push-button automatic transmissions Chrysler used in the early 1960s. It's a little piece of automotive history right on the dashboard. Car number 2, 1965 Chevrolet Impala. Price, $5,500. Location, Paterson, New Jersey. Transmission, automatic. Condition, project car. Next up is a name every classic car fan recognizes instantly: the 1965 Chevrolet Impala. The 1965 model year was a big one for the Impala. Chevrolet redesigned the car with sharper lines, a more aggressive stance, and a cleaner body style. It quickly became one of the most popular full-size cars in America. This particular car is being sold as a project, and the seller says the restoration was started but not finished. The car has been partially disassembled, so whoever buys it will need to continue the work and bring it back together. Now here's the good news: the car does start. That's always encouraging with a project like this. A running drivetrain can save a lot of time and money compared to a car that's been sitting for decades. The listing shows the car in blue with a black interior, which is a classic color combination for a mid-60s Chevrolet. The seller also mentions the car has a clean title and no major damage reported. At $5,500, this could be a pretty interesting opportunity for someone looking to build their own classic. The 1965 Impala has huge aftermarket support, tons of available parts available, and one of the strongest enthusiast communities out there. Whether someone wants to restore it to stock, build a cruiser, or even turn it into a period-correct lowrider, the 1965 Impala platform gives you a lot of possibilities. Car number 3, 1962 Plymouth Valiant, 2-door. Price, $9,500. Location, Port Chester, New York. Engine, 170 cubic inch slant 6. Transmission, automatic. Now here's a car that Mopar fans really appreciate: a 1962 Plymouth Valiant 2-door. These early Valiants were known for being simple, reliable, and surprisingly tough little cars. And the heart of that reputation was the famous Chrysler Slant 6 engine. This one has the 170 cubic inch version, paired with an automatic transmission. The Slant 6 was legendary for durability. Some of these engines ran for hundreds of thousands of miles with basic maintenance. According to the seller, this car runs and drives well, and it recently received a fresh paint job. The color combo is striking: black exterior with a red interior. That contrast gives the car a really sharp vintage look. The seller also notes the car has had only 2 owners, and it has always been garaged, which is great news for a vehicle of this age. Even better, he says the car is very solid with no rot underneath, something buyers always worry about with early 60s compacts. With about 109,000 miles, this Valiant could make a fantastic weekend cruiser. It's small, lightweight compared to the big sedans of the era, and incredibly simple to maintain. Sometimes the most enjoyable classic cars aren't the biggest or the flashiest. They're the ones you can jump into, turn the key, and just drive. This Valiant feels like that kind of car. Car number 4, 1968 Plymouth Fury 3. Price, $5,000. Location, Newark, Delaware.
Engine, 318 V8. Transmission, automatic. Now we're stepping into late 60s Mopar territory with this 1968 Plymouth Fury 3. The Fury was Plymouth's full-size car during the muscle car era, and while it wasn't always marketed as a performance machine, it shared a lot of the same strong Chrysler engineering underneath. This one is powered by the 318 cubic inch V8, one of the most respected small block engines Chrysler ever built. Known for reliability and longevity, the 318 has powered everything from family sedans to police cars. The seller describes the car as not a show car, but a true survivor that runs well. It has around 95,000 miles, and aside from a few updates, the car is mostly original. Those updates include a 4-barrel carburetor conversion and dual exhaust, which probably give the engine a little more breathing room and a deeper sound. The seller mentions the car currently needs a battery, but otherwise everything is working. He also says there's no rust known to him, which is always encouraging when you're dealing with a full-size late 60s car. At $5,000, this is the kind of classic that could easily become a great weekend cruiser. Big body, smooth ride, simple V8 power. Exactly what many classic car fans are looking for. And the seller clearly has some memories with it. He says the car has been very reliable and gave him a lot of great moments over the years. Car number 5, 1964 Thunderbird. Price, $3,995. Location, Richmond, Virginia. Engine, 352 V8. And the final car in this part might be the most iconic of them all, a 1964 Thunderbird. This belongs to the famous second-generation Thunderbird, often called the Square Bird. Ford redesigned the Thunderbird in 1958, turning it from a 2-seat sports car into a stylish 4-seat personal luxury car. By 1960, the design had really matured. Clean lines, dramatic tail fins, and a futuristic dashboard made these cars stand out on American roads. Under the hood is the 352 Ford V8, part of Ford's FEA engine family. These engines were known for strong torque and smooth performance, perfect for the kind of comfortable cruising the Thunderbird was designed for. The seller says the car runs well and has had several recent updates, including a new battery and new brakes. The listing describes the car as being in good running condition, which is impressive considering it's now well over 60 years old. For just under $4,000, this could be one of those rare opportunities to step into a genuine American classic without spending a fortune. And let's face it, the Thunderbird name carries a lot of history. It was Ford's answer to the Corvette, and it quickly became one of the most recognizable cars in American automotive culture.
Car number 6, 1966 Ford Thunderbird. Price, $2,800. Location, Windber, Pennsylvania. Engine, 390 V8. Transmission, automatic. Exterior-interior, black on black. Now here's a lot of classic American luxury for not a lot of money. A 1966 Ford Thunderbird. By 1966, the Thunderbird had evolved into one of Ford's most stylish personal luxury cars. This generation is often called the Flare Bird, and it's easy to see why. The sharp body lines, hidden headlights, and wide stance gave the car a very upscale presence on the road. This particular example is finished in black exterior with a black interior, which is a timeless color combination for a car like this. Under the hood sits the Ford 390 cubic inch V8, one of the most respected engines from Ford's FE engine family. These motors were known for strong torque and smooth highway cruising, which made them perfect for big cars like the Thunderbird. According to the seller, the car runs and drives really nice, which is always good news when you're shopping for a classic in this price range. He also mentions the body is very solid with no rust, something that's becoming harder and harder to find with mid-60s cars. It's not described as a show car yet. The seller says it needs a little work to be show-ready, but the fundamentals sound good. For $2,800 with a clean title, this might be one of the more affordable entry points into owning a classic Thunderbird. And honestly, cars like this are getting harder to find at this price level. Car number 7, 1960 Chevrolet Biscayne Sedan. Price, $7,200. Location, Peabody, Massachusetts. Transmission, manual. Next up is a car that represents the simpler side of early 60s Chevrolet, the 1960 Chevrolet Biscayne. The Biscayne was Chevrolet's entry-level full-size model, but don't let that fool you. These cars were tough, simple, and incredibly durable. Many enthusiasts actually like the Biscayne because it's a little more bare-bones and honest compared to the more luxurious Impala. This particular car is a 4-door sedan, finished in black. The seller describes it as a great solid car for its age, which is always encouraging with something that's now more than 60 years old. Some important work has already been done. The floors have been repaired, and the car has a new gas tank installed, which are two things many classic car buyers eventually have to deal with anyway. It's also listed with a manual transmission, which adds a little extra driver involvement, something many classic car fans really appreciate. Cars like this often make excellent driver quality classics. They're simple to maintain, easy to work on, and they have that unmistakable early 60s American style. Car number 8, 1968 Buick Skylark Custom Coupe. Price, $4,200. Location, Montville, New Jersey. Engine, Pontiac V8. Transmission, automatic. Mileage, 54,000 miles. Now here's a mid-60s GM coupe that offers a lot of value. The 1968 Buick Skylark Custom 2-door hardtop. The Skylark shared its platform with other GM A-body cars of the era, which means it sits in the same family as the Chevelle, Cutlass, and GTO. That platform is famous for its balanced size, not too big, not too small. This example has 54,000 miles showing, and according to the seller, it runs and drives well. Interestingly, the car is equipped with a Pontiac V8 engine. That could mean the engine was swapped at some point in its life, but Pontiac V8s are known for strong performance and a very distinctive sound. The seller says the frame is in excellent condition, which is a huge plus. Structural rust can be a deal breaker on classic cars, so hearing that the frame is solid is encouraging. Inside, the interior is described as nice, and the car also has dual exhaust in good condition, which should give the engine a nice deep tone when you get on the throttle. For $4,200, this Skylark could make a really enjoyable cruiser, or even a solid base for a mild restoration. Car number 9, 1964 Chevrolet Malibu, Classic. Price, $6,500. Location, Accokeek, Maryland. Engine, Chevrolet 283 V8. Transmission, automatic. Exterior-interior, blue. Now we're looking at something from the early days of the Chevrolet family, a 1964 Chevrolet Malibu. 1964 was actually the first year of the Chevrolet platform, and the Malibu was the upscale trim level within that lineup. These cars are popular today because they combine classic 60s styling with relatively simple mechanics. This particular car has a 283 cubic inch small block Chevrolet V8, one of the most reliable engines GM ever produced. The 283 is known for smooth running and durability, and it fits perfectly in a cruiser like this. The seller mentioned something interesting. The car currently has a 1965 front end installed, which means at some point someone updated or replaced the front clip. That's not uncommon with project cars. According to the listing, the car runs and drives, but the owner simply has too many projects and not enough time. It sounds like he originally planned to do an LS engine swap with a turbo setup, but life got busy with other projects and home upgrades. Anyone who works on classic cars knows that story all too well. At $6,500, this Malibu could be a great starting point for someone who wants a first-generation Chevrolet platform to build from. Car number 9, 1963 Chevrolet Nova 2. Price, $4,000. Location, Morency, Michigan. Engine, inline-6. Transmission, automatic. Mileage, 28,605 miles. And the final car on today's list is a compact classic that has become extremely popular among collectors, the 1963 Chevrolet Nova 2. The early Nova models were known for their simple, lightweight design. Originally introduced as part of the Chevy 2 lineup, they quickly gained a reputation for being reliable and easy to maintain. This particular car is powered by a straight-six engine paired with an automatic transmission, which was a very common setup for these cars in the early 60s. The seller says the car runs and drives, although it could use a tune-up and a little TLC. That's pretty typical for a 60-year-old vehicle that hasn't been fully restored. The exterior is listed as orange, which probably gives it a pretty eye-catching look compared to the more traditional colors. The seller also notes that the price is negotiable, which means there may be some room for a buyer to work out a deal. Cars like the Nova have become very popular for everything from restorations to small block performance builds, thanks to their lightweight bodies and simple chassis.
So there you have it, 10 classic cars for sale, ranging from big American cruisers to compact classics, and every one of them priced under $10,000. Whether you're looking for a restoration project, a weekend cruiser, or just a piece of American automotive history to keep in the garage, there are still some interesting deals out there if you keep your eyes open. If you enjoy videos about classic cars, project cars, and classic cars for sale, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. And stick around, because in the next video, we'll be looking at even more affordable classic cars that might surprise you.